Hi, this is Paul, and today we're learning the best way to play. Hi, this is Paul, and today we're learning the best way to play the pentatonic scale over the entire neck. So, if you want to play like this, stay tuned. So we've all seen the pentatonic boxes that cover the entire neck, so you can jump around freely on the entire fretboard. But this technique we're about to learn is so much more versatile and gives you much more insight in the notes used of the scale. The pentatonic scale can be seen as the basis of a lot of other stuff, so if you know what you're doing, that means a great deal. For this video we're staying in the key of G major, but it works exactly the same for every other key. Minor or major, doesn't matter. The pentatonic scale is built up on the 1, the 2, the 3, the 5 and the 6 of the major scale. So 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. Those notes are used from the major scale. So knowing that, we're gonna play that scale up and down. So visualizing it from every G on the fretboard is the key to this exercise. So this G is the first we're starting on. We're going up and we're going down as well. So 5 notes down. And both ways, up or down, always lead to another G. So if we're going up, the next G is over here. And if we're going down, so the first lick I played was, I think, somewhat like that. So we're starting on the 6 of the pentatonic scale. In this case that is the E, fret number 9 on the 3rd string. Then we go to 1 and 2. And the 2 we bend to 3. So that's the major note. Minor would be, it's major. Release and pull off to 8 again. Back to the 6 and then to the 5. And then we slide from 1 to 2 and back to 1. So that is the pattern. Now we know that one pattern, but we're gonna play that pattern on any G note all over the fretboard. Now I went to over here. This is the same G, only on a different position, so the fingering changes. Now we can go one octave lower, to this G for example. So here the pattern is like this. If we want to go one octave higher again, we can try this G on the 1st string. You can use a slide if bending is too difficult over here. But and of course the highest octave we got. So playing these licks in octaves gives it much more musical sense. And knowing where you are in the scale, so on the 1 or on the 3 or on the 5 or on the 6, whatever, gives the lick much more meaning instead of just noodling on, rambling on, going from low to high and back down without even knowing what you're doing. So you should be able to find a G on any spot on a guitar. That's really an essential skill for guitar players, knowing where the notes on the fretboard are. G, 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 G. G, 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 G. There are so many Gs, but all those Gs bear opportunities. So you can start on any G, or you can see that G as a starting point. Of course you don't have to start on the G, but if you want to link the pentatonic scale to that G, that's very convenient. So the next lick was just a run up the scale. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then back to 3 and 5 and then 6 and 1. So we're gonna try to play that everywhere. You can really play it everywhere, and the more places you know where to play it, the more versatile you are. Breaking it up in much more smaller patterns instead of a big giant pattern like this will make you much more nimble playing all over the fretboard. Alright, the next lick I did was something like this. So I do a hammer on from the 2 to 3, starting on this G. So this is a 2, hammer pull on, 2, 3, 2, 1. And then to 2 again, back to 1. To 6 and 5. And then I went to an octave lower. And now I'm using slides instead of a pull off and hammer on. This was on the basis of this G. Now we're going one octave lower again, doing the same. Then I ended on the G over here. Then I did a sweep, I think. I'm so sorry. So I started on the C shape of the cage system. We all know the cage system. The C shape. Then I went to the D note on the first string. And back to the D, one octave lower. And then I went up on the scale, the pentatonic scale of G major, on just the bottom 2 strings. Which is not per se this exercise, but it's a very cool lick as well. So, and that was what I played. So let's say you want to play a lick in the key of C. Just find the C's and do the same. It's very easy. So the C over here, for example. C over here. And the easier you find a C or a G or a B flat or an F or an A sharp or whatever, the easier you can play the pentatonic scale over the entire neck. And to make the portions small, the parts small, you can be much more versatile. Changing everything around makes everything way more easy if you know what you're doing. Let's say you're bending to the 3rd. And you know the chord changes to minor, it becomes a C minor. You know that that bend needs to be flat instead of a whole. It can happen, chords changing to a minor. You don't know what happens. Or let's say you want to add a 7, a flat 7 to the scale, because we're playing a G7 chord. You can just add one note, and the note is the same on every pattern, because you know the patterns. Stuff like that happens. So yeah, just be versatile, be flexible, find any G, play the pattern from there, up and down in both directions, and know when you're on the next G, and think from that G again, the same pattern. So you start on this G, play the pattern, and now start again in your head. You don't have to start again literally, but you need to think you're starting over. Alright, I hope this little lesson gave you some insight in the world of pentatonics. So the backing track I played over in the beginning is downloadable on my Patreon page, and tabs for what I played as well. So if you want to support me, check out that site. And you're really helping me out too if you just like this video or leave your comment or share this video, whatever. Thank you so much, have a great day, and I'll see you next time with another video. Goodbye. Cheers.